Live again, Lemieux. Day after
Live.
Thanksgiving.
Oh man, I'm struggling. I ate so much.
You got a little bit. You got a little turkey hangover.
I do. I'm stuffed and ready to talk some games.
I know. I hear that, man. I got my fat pants on right now.
Nice.
I ate so much food. It's ridiculous. We had a 25. We had a 25-pound turkey. I'm not making this up.
What
Biggest
you
fucking turkey I've ever seen.
was Mark Madden there or what?
Yeah, he was.
Oh God.
Mark Madden was there. I'm
Nice.
telling you, 25-pound turkey. I mean, this thing was freaking huge.
Wow.
Yeah, Wow's right. Let me tell you something, Lemieux. I dug in, man. I had like three. I had like 3 plates.
Yeah. Well, today you're gonna burn off all your calories by shopping for those deals, right?
Yes, and happy Black Friday to you too, Lemieux. By the way,
Happy Black Friday to you as well.
yeah. Have you been out there? Did you brave the lines at like fucking 4 in the morning?
Hell no, I was sleeping.
That's too. I don't blame you. Fuck that.
I shop
I'm.
online.
You know what? It's funny. I feel like a lot of people I talk to now are starting to shop online more for Black Friday.
Yeah, you might as well. I mean, a lot of good deals online too.
Yeah, no, there really are, and we'll talk about that here in a sec. We'll talk some Black Friday deals, and we got some other shit we got to talk about. But yeah, man. Well, it's crazy because I can't believe that with the holiday season, really, I guess kicking off today. It's crazy because remember when like there used to just be Thanksgiving, and then like a week would go by, and then you kind of get into Christmas, or the holidays.
Yes,
Now it's like it's all blurred together.
it is. It's all blurred together. I mean, it starts around Halloween is when I start first hearing Christmas music, to be honest.
Oh, that's crazy.
Hmm.
That's crazy. Yeah, I don't know about all that, man. Oh, that is too funny, man. Well, I actually did venture out to Best Buy this morning. Actually, two Best Buys. Actually, just to walk around, see what's going on. I have Uh-oh. You hear me, Lemieux?
I hear you loud and clear.
I'm getting a little bit interference right now. That's what it sounds like, man. Do you hear that?
No, I don't hear anything on my
Oh
side.
my god, it sounds like someone's outside with a walkie-talkie.
Wow, you're being
Uh,
attacked by the Illuminati or something.
I know, right? Got to watch out. But yeah. So I did go out, Lemieux. Not at like 6 o'clock in the morning or anything like that. I slept in. You know, let my let her let my Thanksgiving dinner kind of marinate a little bit more. You know,
So by the time you went out, everything was gone.
a lot of the door busters were, yeah, yeah.
Or
But let me tell you something, man. A couple things I noticed. A lot of the Halo 5 bundles were gone for the Xbox, and then for the PlayStation, they were sold out. The two Best Buys I went to sold out the Star Wars one. Now this is the customized Star Wars bundle, the Darth Vader PS4 console.
right.
Yeah, they were sold out of that. But the I think the one Best Buy I went to had like two Halo Master Chief bundles left. The other one had one. So I don't know. And then all the TVs and shit were gone. A lot of TVs that were on the floor were gone. So I think it's crazy because if I think about like other Black Fridays, if I think about like TVs and stuff, it looks like a lot of people are really buying TVs now, the 1080p sets.
Yeah, I've seen most of the deals I've seen have been for 4K, which I don't have a 4K TV, and I got a new one last year on Black Friday at 1080p, but I still think 4K is a few years away as far as having enough content out there to warrant the purchase of a TV.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You're right, and we don't even have a lot of I mean, we do have 1080p content, obviously, but um, for all intents and purposes, unless you're watching movies or streaming shows in 1080p, most people are connected via some kind of cable internet provider, right? And I don't know about you, but I know Verizon here is not, broadcasting in 1080p.
No, I think like all the sporting events like NFL and that they're still just 720p.
Are they really?
Yeah, I think. I could be
Wow.
wrong, but I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I know Fios broadcast 1080, I think.
Does it?
Yeah. And then I think Comcast, which is sucks balls, by the way.
They all do.
Yeah, you can tell I don't care for Comcast. Um, they broadcast in 720p, I think. But anyhow, all right, Lemieux. So we're going to talk about since we're talking about Black Friday, we're going to talk about some of the Black Friday video game deals. And I don't know, man. I don't know if where you're located, if it's maybe different. Maybe you've come across some other deals. Um, but I know right now you can pick up a Xbox One, or you can pick up a PlayStation 4 for $299.
Yep.
And so, yeah, I think for both Microsoft and Sony, I can't say that I would be surprised if they have big numbers this month, or do very well this weekend, because 299 tends to be the price point, kind of the sweet spot where you see a lot of casual console owners kind of make the jump to next gen.
Yeah, even if it's just like that $50 drop from 349 to 299, it does make people open the wallet for sure.
Absolutely, absolutely. And it's interesting because I know we've talked about the Call of Duty Black Ops 3, the marketing deal that Sony has, and I think a lot of that deal and why they did it too was them trying to go after that 360 base that hasn't kind of made the jump yet to the Xbox One, trying to get those folks to kind of jump ship. Now, that may or may not happen at 299 with some of these casual gamers. And I've always said this, Lemieux, I've always felt like some of these big AAA titles, when they start hitting those big numbers, it was like, the 5 million, 6 million, units sold. A lot of that has to do with the casual console base or user base buying up those games, which I always, and not that you know being popular amongst casual gamers is a bad thing as a game, but I've always again thought that they're the group that kind of pushes everything over to the next stratosphere. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I definitely agree, and I think one thing that's gonna force these people to eventually upgrade is when the manufacturers of the games stop making games. Like for example, Black Ops 3. If that wasn't on PS3 or 360, would more people have bought the next gen hardware?
Probably. They
I
probably
mean,
would have.
even though it's a watered down version with no campaign and whatnot. But I mean, there's still it's definitely slowing down, but there's still some pretty big games coming out for the older hardware.
Yeah. What games are coming out? They're going to be on the PS3 360. I can't think of it off the top of my head right now. You
Um,
said
yeah, I can't think of any off the top of my head right now either, but there was a few recently that I heard of that I was a little bit surprised about. But there was also a few that were canceled. Like I don't think that I'm pretty sure that Mortal Kombat X or 10 is not coming out anymore. That was announced a little while ago.
hmm
Um, but I mean, just the fact that the Call of Duties and games like that, which have a huge, multiplayer focus, are still being released. I mean, think about it. If you have a huge friends list on 360 and all your friends are still playing on 360, that's probably gonna tell you, I don't want to jump to Xbox One yet because I don't want to play online by myself.
that's a good point. That's a great point, Lemieux, because and I've talked about this before, where and this goes back a couple months, but I remember having a conversation, and the discussion was, well, how is Sony doing so well? I mean, we'll talk about this too. They just announced they surpassed 30 million units sold worldwide. But how have they gotten there so fast, and Microsoft hasn't? And someone made the argument to me that in a lot of ways, the Xbox One is almost victim of the 360 success, meaning that the console is so good, the 360 in this case, that the 360 is so good and was such a good game console. And a lot of and for us, coming from the original Xbox One, Lemieux, or the original Xbox, and being beta testers on Xbox Live, the 360 for me, and I'm sure well, at least I'm assuming you probably feel this way, but at least for me, it really kind of brought, it took Xbox Live to that next level. Everything they talked about and shared with us as beta testers, and the things and feedback that we wanted as beta testers became reality when the 360 came out on Xbox Live.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It was awesome. From the achievements to being able to see what your friends are doing, even if you're not playing a game and whatnot. It was just the all-in-one box with the movies and the games,
Yeah.
and it really brought all the people in your group of friends together. It made you make more friends as well.
No, it did absolutely, and we had that experience as early adopters, early on in the beta. That's how you and I met. That's how I met. Cocaine's fan, and you guys, the Hard Night, whatever you guys called each other, Midnight Crew, whatever. Um, I can never forget that name, right, Lemieux?
It doesn't matter.
Well, and I've met some great people on Xbox Live. My buddy Shiz, who I think you and if I think of all the people that I've known on Xbox Live, I think you and Shiz are probably the ones that I've known the longest because I met him. You might remember him, I think.
Yeah, I remember the name for sure.
Yeah, and so yeah, you're right. The 360 really kind of made gaming more of a social um, experience in ways that we hadn't seen before. And so to me, and it's funny we're talking about this because they just celebrated the 10-year anniversary of the 360 last week. Was it this week or last week? Shit, I'm terrible on dates, man.
I'm sorry, you broke up a little bit. Can you repeat what you just said?
Oh, was I getting robot voice?
No, it was just cutting off completely. What did you say?
Oh, I said, it's funny we're talking about the 360 because they just celebrated the 10-year anniversary.
Okay.
And and I forgot the date. Was it this week, early this week, or last week? Was a 10-year anniversary?
I believe it was last week, but I don't remember. The only video game date release I remember is the Dreamcast 9999. That's the only one I ever remember.
Oh man, the Dreamcast. That was a great console.
I loved it.
Yeah, it was good. Skies of Arcadia. Oh,
Yeah, it was awesome.
give me a chubby.
Oh boy.
Oh boy, yeah. All right, let me stop. I've had a little bit too much to drink already today. Um, I'm joking, I haven't. Um, but did you hear what I said about the 360 making gaming kind of a social experience?
Yes.
Okay, so you heard that. Okay. Um, so yeah, so it's funny we're talking about this with the anniversary and everything of the 360, but to your point, Lemieux, what you were saying is if you own Black Ops, if you're a Call of Duty fan and all your friends are still in the 360, you're not going to want to make that jump because you're not going to be able to play that game with them on the Xbox One if they haven't made that leap of faith yet.
Exactly. Yep.
Yeah. So that's a great point. I mean, and that's something that I've had discussions with people before that perhaps and the struggles of the Xbox One outside of the infamous Don Matrix saying, "Hey, if you want an offline console, we have one too. Buy 360 ordeal."
That's so bad. So
That
bad.
guy was such a dirtball. Oh my gosh. Let me ask you, I don't like I hate rehashing that, but it's but he's kind of become this a point of contention, I think, for gamers. But when he said that, what do you think?
I just thought that I cannot believe this is, the head of Microsoft. It was just sounded like something like a stupid intern would say.
It did, and And those kinds of things actually really make you appreciate, I think, the job that Phil Spencer's done with the Xbox One. I mean, uh, to have that, to have the odds stacked up against you and kind of turn things around the way they have, just, that's great. I think it speaks to, the focus on gaming and and the great things they've done more recently with the game console. So, but yeah, I mean, so back to what I was saying about the 360. So yeah, I've had that discussion before, Lemieux, where we've had the conversation with other people where it's perhaps the Xbox One is a victim of the 360 success. Such a good console, and people aren't making that leap of faith. And you're right, Lemieux. If you can play games like Destiny, right, right now, Call of Duty Black Ops, GTA 5.
Yeah, even the new Tomb Raider that came out on 360.
Yeah, exactly. The
Crazy.
new Tomb Raider. Isn't that crazy?
Yep.
So I mean, new Tomb Raider's out. The only big franchises that you can't play right now, first party exclusives. Obviously Halo 5, Forza 6. I feel like I'm missing some others. Dude, my mind is terrible right now. I'm telling you,
It's all the turkey.
I eat
too much
fucking
stuffing.
I ate like 10 pounds of stuffing.
Wow.
I smell like Stouffer's right now. I'm telling you, man. I got the meat sweats as we're talking right now.
You're gonna be leaking gravy later on, I'm sure.
That's terrible.
That's disgusting.
Oh, I'm be sweating gravy. Oh, that's why my wife didn't want to lay next to me last night. Oh boy. All right, Lemieux. So what were we talking about? We derailed here a little bit. We started talking about stuffing.
I don't know. We're talking about the 360 being too good of a system that's messing up the Xbox One.
Yeah. So I don't know. So what do you think? You think that that maybe the Xbox One's a little bit of a victim of its predecessor's own success?
A little bit. I mostly give the reason for the Xbox One not being top dog right now, to the lack of communication with the Xbox before they changed all their DRM policies and Don Matrick and all that crap.
So you think that it's that, and then okay, gotcha.
A little bit of both.
A little bit of both, yeah. Well, the point of this if you guys are just tuning in right now, we were talking about the $299 price point for both the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. That kind of being a sweet spot, that a price point where you start seeing those casual, console owners kind of make the switch. So I don't think to anyone's surprise, no one's going to be surprised by what we're going to see in terms of, I think, sales numbers from both Microsoft and Sony. So I expect them to both do very well, which is great for the industry. I mean, anytime, you may remember this a couple years ago, they were talking about that the console industry was dying. Remember that?
Yeah, they said that the last generation was going to be the last generation of the true console, the specific gaming box from the individual companies, but the Xbox One and PS4 are selling faster than the systems before, so it's looking bright.
And that's a great point, because that speaks to the health of the industry, of the console industry. The fact that you have, one console that's in the PlayStation 4 that is the fastest selling console in game history, but you have another console that's outselling one of the most successful consoles in gaming history too, in the Xbox One, outselling the 360.
Yeah, it's awesome.
So that's very telling of how healthy the industry is. All right, let's see here. Let me just try to look up some Black Friday deals, because I know I'll forget them.
I saw on the Xbox One dashboard, I don't know the price exactly, and it's weird that they're comboing these two games together, but they're calling it like the twin pack. It's like the Gears of War remake and Forza 6 for like $50 or something. Did you see that?
You know what, man? I did not see that. I can tell you right now that Microsoft, on the company store, you can get Forza 6 with a $10 gift code for $34.99. Gears of War Unlimited Edition is $14.99. Just Dance 2016, which I know you're going to go out and buy right now, Lemieux.
No.
No. You think Tilo's going to go buy it?
If he does, I'm sure he's gonna get all the gamers score in one night.
You think so?
Oh yeah, he's got moves. I'm sure moves that we wouldn't know about.
He's got moves like Jagger. Oh man, Tilo. We got to get him on the show.
I agree.
Saying that, but we need to. All right, what's this deal you were talking about now on the dashboard?
It's called something like a twin pack or something. It's Gears of War the Ultimate Edition versus with Forza 6 for like $50 or something. $54. It's like some
54
crazy.
bucks.
Yeah, it's
See.
something. It's less than 60, which is a good
Turn on
deal
my
for both of those
Xbox.
two games.
No, it is. That's a great deal. Let's see here. I'm loading it up right now. I'm trying to see what you're talking about here, Lemieux. I should have been more prepared.
That's okay.
But I'm still, like I said, I'm going to blame this on turkey hangover. Hi, Enrique. It's my Xbox. Here we go. Huge weekend savings, Lemieux.
Oh, of course.
Oh, geez. Now I got to press all this shit. All right. So, while I'm okay, I see. What is it called again? I'm sorry, Lemieux. I know that's just like 10 times already. It's a
Something
bundle.
like it's they call it like a twin pack, or I can check as well. But
I
was pretty surprised by the price.
Watch Dogs is 50 to 60% off.
I loved Watch Dogs. Most people hated it, but I loved it.
I thought it was a decent game.
Yeah, I thought it was really
Watch Dogs is 50% off right now. You know, I haven't finished it yet. I still have it digital. All right, so Microsoft, Just Dance 2016, $29.99. Madden 16, FIFA 16 with a $10 gift code are each $26.99. NHL 16, $10 gift code, $29.99. Ooh, Assassin's Creed Syndicate, man. $10 gift code is $39.99.
There you go. A brand new
It's not bad. I might pick, you know what? I might pick up Assassin's Creed Syndicate, man.
Here we go. It's called the Twin Pack. It's 35% off. It's Gears of War and Forza 6 for, let's see. Okay, I did misspeak. It's $64.99. I thought it was $54, but that's still a pretty big discount for those two combined.
Yeah, that's a great deal, Lemieux.
It's just a weird combination of games.
That is an interesting combination of games. Yeah.
If you're looking for some racing and some shooting, pick those up.
Yeah, exactly. Now, The Witcher 3 is $24.99. And to anyone who hasn't played this game yet, pick this game up at $24 or $25. To me, this is still my game of the year, man. I mean, again, I put up Tomb Raider up there, but this is The Witcher 3 still my game of the year. And at $25.99, I mean $25, man, you can't beat that.
No, it's definitely a good price.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Let's see here. What other deals they have? Does Microsoft have for the Xbox One? I think that's it. The list that I just read. And then Sony has sorry, go ahead, Lemieux.
I was just gonna say one thing that I was pretty disappointed in was I thought for sure that I would maybe be able to find a Wii U for like $99 on Black Friday, and if I did, I was gonna buy it. But no, there's nothing. Like that.
No. Are they any? Have you seen any good deals on that? I haven't seen anything.
No, not one. It's ridiculous. It's a dying console. You'd think they want to get him out of the door to make some money on the software, but they don't care. They're stupid. They piss me off.
Lemieux's mad.
I am. I would love to play some Mario Brothers, but I'm not paying 150 to $200, whatever it is for a stupid Wii U. Hell no.
Play some Mario Maker, man.
I would love to. At $99,
I would too.
I'd do it.
I would too. At $100, that game would fly off the. I mean, $100, that console would fly off the shelves.
Yeah, I don't know why they don't do that at this point.
Yeah, I mean, you see those pictures of Black Friday people like punching each other.
Yeah.
That would probably happen.
Exactly.
We got to talk. We got to talk about Nintendo, by the way, and the whole Nintendo NX console. I have high hopes, but we can talk about that later. And then Sony's got some deals. They got Assassin's Creed Syndicate 2 for $35.99.
Nice.
And Batman Arkham Knights $37.49.
I love that game.
That's a good game, yeah. Call of Duty Black Ops 3 Deluxe Edition was $89.99. That's only 10% off. Destiny Taken King, the Legendary Edition, $39.59. Mad Max is $44.99. And The Witcher 3 is $25. Metal Gear Solid 5, another Game of the Year contender, $44.99.
Not bad.
Yeah, so there's definitely some good software deals out there, Lemieux.
Yeah, there is. And I mean, like I said earlier, a lot of these deals you don't even have to, get off your couch to get them.
No, you don't. You don't. And actually, Amazon also has some deals right now too. I'll rattle off a couple of those quickly. Batman Arkham Knight is $25 on both PlayStation 4, Xbox One. Rory McIlroy PGA Tour. That shit should be for free. It's $25. Oh, here you go. Let me. The Hasbro Family Fun Pack for the Xbox is $20.
Wow, if it was 20 cents, I'd do it.
20. Ooh, Legend of Zelda Triforce Heroes for Nintendo 3DS, $35. Super Smash Brothers, $25 for Nintendo 3DS, and Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask, great game, $25 for 3DS too.
Nice.
And then we got some Wii U stuff. Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker HD's down to $34.99. Pikmin 3, I never pronounced that right. Is it Pikmin?
Yeah, you're right. I think Pikmin. Yeah.
Pikmin, something like that. All right, is $38.99. So there's some deals out there on software, man. Let's see what else here. No, Target's got some stuff. See, Target's got Mad Max for $25. They have the Elder Scrolls Online for $25. Dragon Age Inquisition
still
for
play
$20. You know what? I think so. I thought about picking it up, man, but I don't know. Have you played it?
Fee now, right? It's free to play monthly.
You know what, man? I don't know.
Pretty sure they took off the monthly fee.
Maybe. Maybe they did. I don't know. But still, at $25? Target's got a deal, I think, for $25 on Tony Hawk Pro Skater 5. That game should be free.
Yeah, they should pay you to take it.
They should, yeah. Actually, Target should. You're right, Libby. Target should give you a $50 gift card to come in the store to take that shitty ass game off their hands. That game is terrible.
What a shame.
You know what? It's crazy because it's so broken.
Yep. I mean, a lot of us gamers, grew up on playing Tony Hawk back on the, PlayStation, whatever. But what a joke that game is. So horrible.
I know. But I had a lot of good, gaming memories on Tony Hawk.
Heck yeah, it was awesome.
You know what, W? True story. I actually met him in 1987.
Wow, young Tony Hawk.
When he was with the Bones Brigade. I have his signature on a poster. Him.
Is it hanging above your bed?
No, it's not.
Or is that reserved for Ovechkin?
That's yeah, exactly. And then you know what I did? I made a fake Stanley Cup to put next to Ovechkin, so it looks like he's lifting it.
because they don't ever happen in real life.
Exactly. By the way, nice stash, Sid Crosby.
Oh God, he looks like a porno star or a
he
pedophile.
does. He he looks like he's about to shoot the sequel for Boogie Nights too.
Yeah, it looks pretty ridiculous.
What's up with that?
That's part of the Penguins in practice. They do a shootout mode, and whoever loses the shootout tournament has to be Mustache Boy for the month. And
Are
he's
you serious? That doesn't even sound right. It's crazy, man. So that's why he's grown that stash.
Mustache Boy, yeah.
Oh my gosh. That is funny. All right. Damn. I had these pulled up too. I'm trying to find all the freaking Black Friday deals. You can tell I'm well prepared.
It's okay. We got an excuse.
What's that?
Too much stuffing, man.
Hell yeah, too much stuffing. Those 1 terabyte bundles. Okay, so Xbox One, we know about the 350 one. You know about that. All right. God, there's so many goddamn bundles, man.
There's a ton of bundles.
No, there really is. I mean, it's ridiculous. So they got a Halo 5 1 terabyte Guardians limited edition bundle, $449 on Amazon. They have a Master Chief collection, $350 at Target. Xbox One Special Edition White Halo Master Chief collection bundle sold out. $349 at GameStop. It's sold out at GameStop right now.
One of GameStop's supposedly good Black Friday deals was buy 2 used games, get 1 free. That's a joke. That's a bunch of bullshit.
It's not a real deal?
Oh, it's a real deal, but I don't consider that a Black Friday deal. I think that's a joke. I think that's a
That's
waste.
like a regular deal.
Yeah, it sounds like a regular deal, exactly.
Yeah, no, it's not a
That's nothing
it's not a
special.
good
Get the
deal.
hell out of here.
No, it's not. No, and they had their doorbusters. GameStop did. I think the best deals right now are the $299 Xbox PlayStation 4 bundles. The PlayStation 4 one gives you the Uncharted collection. That's a good deal. 3 games, $299. And then they have the Xbox One. Is it the Gears of War one that's $299?
I
Or
think
the other Xbox one is?
I think the Gears of War one was $299, but only at a couple locations, a couple retailers.
Okay, gotcha. And then let's see here. Black Friday. And then there's a Star Wars.
I wonder if these deals are gonna, go through Cyber Monday or whatever it's called.
I'm sure they will. I'd be surprised they didn't. And then we know about the Star Wars Battlefront bundle. Now, that's not the Darth Vader one. That's the one that comes with Battlefront, the other Star Wars games. That's $350. That's the 500 gig PlayStation 4.
Yeah, just the regular PlayStation 4.
Yeah, if you're gonna pick up the PlayStation 4 one, yeah, I think the Nathan Drake's probably the best one to get. Unless you're unless you're into the Star Wars thing.
Yeah, Battlefront's it's really good. It's really fun.
Yeah, I'm actually enjoying it. I didn't get a chance to play yet last night, but I did play Wednesday. It's a lot of fun, man. I was playing. I like when you play the heroes or villains.
Yeah, that's cool.
Oh my gosh, man! I love playing the Emperor.
I haven't been him yet. I've been Boba Fett mostly.
Oh, you haven't been the Emperor yet?
No.
Oh, he is. How does he talk? He's like, "Come to the dark side, Skywalker."
Yeah, they should hire you for voiceover. Yeah.
Come to the dark side, power unlimited. Oh boy. So Lemieux,
Yes.
I was talking that way on I was in a party chat and every time I was the emperor I was talking like that. People were like, all right, it was funny the first couple of minutes, but now it's getting old because I kept talking that way.
Yeah, do it once and go out like a champion instead of wearing people down with it.
Yeah, that's what I was doing. And then I started like saying some jokes like, I'm going to sit on your face, Leia. Come to the dark side.
Oh
Yeah,
my God.
yeah, yeah. So that's what you get. That's what you missed out on, Lemieux, me doing that. So hey, I was having a good time, man. Yeah, Xbox Live and my PlayStation 4. They're my avenues of release, man. You know what I mean?
Oh, yes, I know exactly what you mean. I don't
Like
know what I would do
like
without my games.
oh my gosh, let me tell you. Look, Lemieux, I love my kids. I love my wife. I really do. But I love gaming too.
I like how you had to kind of say it a little bit quieter than you've been talking the whole time.
Oh, are you kidding me? My wife would fucking come down here and look at me cross-eyed.
Oh God.
She'd be like, "What are you talking about?" I'm telling you, man. She doesn't. You know what's funny, man? Um, my wife was like, "Oh, you game so much." I remember when I first picked up Destiny, right? And she was saying to me, "Oh, you're always on Destiny. My other girlfriends, their husbands don't video game like you do." I'm like, "Whatever. That's bullshit, right?"
Yeah.
A couple weeks later, Lemieux, I go to this barbecue, having a couple cold ones with some of the boys that are there, some of the guys. We're all sitting around, and someone brings up the Taking King. Now, this is before the Taking King came out, right? And I look at I was like, "What?" My ears perk up. I put my beer down. I'm like, "I'm sorry, excuse me. Did you say the Taking King as in Destiny the Taking King?" Yeah, why? I'm like, "I love Destiny." The other guy's like, "So do I." He's like, "I play it all the time." His wife comes over. She goes, "Yeah, he disappears to the basement all the time." Another guy that was across the table from us chimes in and goes, "Yeah, I got the PlayStation 4 version. I play it all the time too. I can't get enough of it."
That's hysterical.
So that debunked her lies. I call it now. Oh, I better say that. I better not say that too loud.
Just get your wife on the podcast and talk video games and Pittsburgh.
Oh, dude, let me tell you something. She loves every time I talk about the Ravens. You know what she says to me?
You're
How
disgusting
many
and I want a
championships?
divorce.
What?
She says you're disgusting and I want a divorce. I don't know.
No, she doesn't. She doesn't say that. She says, she says to me, she goes, "How many championships have you guys won again?" She goes, "Oh, that's right."
That's right. 2, I believe it is.
Yeah, and then I say to her, "Come to the dark side."
Oh my God.
Oh boy! All right, enough of doing the emperor. Oh god! So what are we talking about now? We're talking about Black Friday deals.
Black Friday dealios.
Yeah. So I'm telling you the two. It's funny, man. I think we talked about this last week. Being an early adopter of the game consoles, it kind of sucks
Oh
when you see them
God.
at $2.99 and 3 games for free. You know,
Yeah, you get screwed.
you think so?
I mean, I'm always gonna be an early adopter, but I mean, I paid what we paid $4.99 for Xbox One.
Yeah, we did.
I mean, I got a couple games at launch, so my God, how much did I spend? But
I
I'll do
spent
I'll
about
do
$700.
I'll do it all again in a few years.
Oh God, I'm not. I'm not looking forward to it. Um, Best Buy has that. Speaking of bundles, Best Buy has that TV, 40-inch 1080p TV, Xbox One
Yeah,
console for how much? 500
like
bucks.
$500, dude. I'm like, that's ridiculous.
Let me tell you something. If you're looking to buy yeah, right, it's crazy.
It's
If you're looking to
insane.
buy a next gen game console and you need a new TV to go with it, that's the deal to go with.
Like I told my wife, I said, we don't need a new TV and we don't need an Xbox, but I said we should buy this anyways, just to buy it because the deal is insane.
It's almost too good to pass up.
It really is.
I'm telling you. I don't know. I don't know what I would do with a 40-inch TV. I wouldn't have any room to put anywhere. That's the problem.
It's
I've got
because you got that 25-pound turkey in the way.
right. Um, geez, I got It's 52 inch at 255s in my house right now.
Nice.
My wife would kill me if I got another TV. I was trying to get her to do 4K because you see the deals on the 4K.
Yeah.
They had a 55-inch 4K for, oh shit, what is it? For $799?
Nice.
Samsung 4K. Oh, Lemieux, here's the doorbuster deal with that TV, right? Xbox One Lego Movie video game bundle. So you get the Lego bundle games, right? Or those games bundled.
All right.
And you get that TV and the Xbox One for $499.
I
That
mean,
is
that's what we paid for the Xbox by itself 2 years ago.
yes, exactly.
Now you're getting a free TV. Wow.
Fucking ridiculous. Jesus.
That thing's
Oh
got to be
man.
sold out by now. That's ridiculous.
Oh, that's gone. That's gone. You know. But that's just insane. Jeez. Oh, here we go. 60-inch 4K Ultra HD TV Samsung, right? $800.
That's dirt cheap.
Yep. And then looks like Best Buy is giving out free controllers.
Oh, really? I didn't hear
Yeah, with a console purchase. Gears of War Rare Replay, $20. That's not bad. So I'm looking for all the Sony stuff here. I don't see anything Sony advertised. I mean, I know that about the Uncharted stuff, but you know what? Oh, here we go. Looks like some EA games, $30. So I'm gonna pick up some stuff. I think I'm gonna pick up some digital stuff today. You know, on the cheap. I'm gonna get some stuff for my PlayStation, for my Xbox.
Now's the time to do it for sure.
Yeah, I'm actually thinking about picking up what is it, Beyond Two Souls for PlayStation?
Yeah, I skipped that on the PS3, but I might give it a look on the PS4.
Yeah, it's what, 29 bucks, and then do you get Heavy Rain with that?
I'm not sure.
I forget the deal. The heavy, I don't know if you get it with it. Well, I don't know. I'll have to look it up. Oh man. Let's see here. See, my wife's not having that with the new TV.
She's what?
She's not having the 4K TV. She's like, we're not getting TV for years.
Yeah, I think you'll be alright without getting one for a while.
Oh yeah, I'm good. But we didn't. The story behind why we have, because okay, so I bought a house in 2012. My wife, right, and we bought this is a couple months after we moved in, Lemieux. We bought a 55-inch Panasonic plasma. You remember when Panasonics were making the plasmas?
Mm-hmm.
And those TVs were some of the best TVs out in the market, right? The Panasonic plasmas were, right?
Yeah.
So I got a model, it was the ST50, which was at the time kind of their mid-tier plasma, right?
Okay.
And let me tell you something, view angles on that TV are ridiculous. I mean, you could be sitting like in a corner of a room and looking at the TV at an angle. There's no pixelation or pixel distortion.
Nice. Is it curved one or is it just flat?
No, it's flat. It's flat.
Nice.
But as you know, with plasmas, what happens with static images, that there can be ghosting or they can burn in.
Yeah.
So I was playing a lot of Battlefield at the time, and the HUD was ghost, or almost, it looked like it was burning in, but it was more ghosting than anything else. And so I called, I had the warranty, and always get the warranty. It's one thing that I've always preached: get the warranty. And here's why. So Best Buy sent a technician out. The guy calls Panasonic. They don't sell the panel anymore. basically he's like, we're going to refund you. Go to Best Buy to pick out your new TV.
Wow.
And I'm thinking to myself, okay, well, like, what am I going to do with this other one? He's like, well, you can keep it or junk it. That's your problem. So I'm like, oh. So I go to Best Buy and I get this Samsung Smart 55-inch LED TV, right? Which is now the TV that I game on. And it's nice, dude. The bezel's super thin. Anyhow, moral of the story is, get the warranty. And what ended up happening is I took the Panasonic Plasma, put it in our bedroom, and the uh, the TV's got this thing where it's like black and white bars. And basically, what it goes across the screen, and it's there to help with ghosting. It's supposed to clear it up, right?
Okay.
And eventually, what happened is all those images from Battlefield went away.
So you got like a TV for free, basically.
But basically, yeah,
Good deal.
yeah. So that's my life lesson for the day.
Warranty paid off.
Boom. By the way, that's what Ovechkin does driving around Arlington, Virginia. Apparently, in his Bugatti, drives around, rolls down the window, and like yells "boom" to hot chicks. True story.
I'm not surprised.
That's funny. All right, so I know we kind of derailed here, talking about Black Friday and warranties, but something else that I want to talk about, Lemieux. So Quantum Break is a game that a lot of people are. I who knows if a lot of people are. I know I am. A lot of people that I talk to on Twitter, social media, are looking forward to it too as well. Game by Remedy, and for you, those of you who don't know who Remedy is, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, like, if you don't know who Remedy is, yeah, you know. And again, if you're not a gamer, you probably don't know. But anyhow, you know who they are, right, Lemieux?
Of course.
Are you sure? I'm just joking.
I mean, they made a few games called, Max Payne and I don't know what else did they make.
Alan Wake.
Alan Wake. Oh God, yes, I love Alan. I even like the uh the downloadable only version that there was like the little arcade version of Alan Wake. I forget what it was called, but that was really good too.
Yeah, I mean, so this is a developer who makes. They don't make bad games. They make good games.
Yeah, they take their time and it's well used.
Yeah, yeah, they do. I mean, we first heard about Quantum Break 2 years ago, and we're gonna get it 3 years later, pretty much.
Yeah.
Which I'm okay with. I'm not complaining. You know, but what was I gonna say? So and we talked about this last week, Lemieux, the Video Game Awards hosted by your boy
Jeff
Jeff
Keighley.
Keighley. Yeah, and one of the games, and I was surprised, just given Remedy kind of the clout they have in the industry as a developer. They're the Max Payne series, the Alan Wake game, and geez, man, I would like another Alan Wake game, by the way. That'd be great, to have a sequel to that, because that was a fantastic game. But um, and I was surprised, Lemieux, out of the list of most anticipated games of 2016, Quantum Break wasn't on that list or nominated for the Video Game Awards list for most anticipated games. So I was surprised. I was really surprised, given Remedy's track record as a developer.
Yeah, it's surprising. I also think, I mean, we haven't seen too much. We saw a little bit of a gameplay. I think during E3. That was last time we saw it.
No, was
Or
it
was it X
Gamescom?
Gamescom? Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's definitely surprising. I think it's gonna sell well, but I am surprised it's not on their so-called list of the most anticipated, because it's on my list.
Yeah, I mean, I'm really surprised. I'm just like, and we could talk about the list of games here in a little bit, but just again, given Remedy's reputation in the industry, I just was kind of like, I was just kind of like, wow, like what's going on? Why isn't this game, one of the most anticipated, games for 2016? Again, given what we've seen from the game, right? And I think that, I mean, I personally think the game looks great. I'm excited about it, right? And you saw the characters that they're going to be in the show. They have um, Scotty. I call him Scotty. Is it Iceman from X Men? I forget the character's name. Is also in Quantum Break. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Um, if it's the guy I'm thinking of, it's the guy who was also in the following TV show. Who was one of the detectives.
I think so.
Is that the guy that we're talking about?
I um
Because he's in it for sure, but I don't know his name.
yeah, he's a younger guy, and there's a guy from The Wire who's also um Littlefinger in Game of Thrones.
Never seen it, but okay.
You never seen a Game of Thrones?
No.
What the fuck? What? Hold on. Whoa, 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 whoa. What?
Never saw 1 second of any scene.
Oh my gosh, Lemieux. Now, look, I've heard some whoppers in my life. This one is right up there. I actually used to do a podcast with somebody named Amber, and she. And by the way, Amber, if you end up listening to this podcast, hello, how are you? Hope you're doing well. I need to get you on this podcast so we can talk some Destiny. She, by the way, is like the most diehard Destiny fan. She's great. She's the unofficial queen of Destiny. But anyhow, she'd actually never seen Star Wars,
Yeah, that's
and so
repulsive.
she has not seen the dark side. So, dude, I'm surprised, man. You've never seen Lemieux.
Dude,
You know what?
I could drop a bigger bomb on you right now. I've never seen 1 second of any of the Godfather movies either.
What? What? You've
Yeah,
never?
dude.
Are you serious?
I swear to God.
Oh, dude, I know what I'm getting you for the holidays.
Box
I'm
sets.
I'm getting you some box sets.
Nice.
You tell the wife that you guys to go out and buy some popcorn. Buy some refreshments. And yeah, you guys this holidays, you guys are watching seasons 1 through 5 of Game of Thrones and the
Oh my
Godfather
God.
series.
I
Oh
don't
my,
think so.
huh?
I don't think that's gonna happen.
Yeah, now you don't have HBO, do you?
No, I don't even have cable right now.
All right, so do you do like a lot of Netflix?
A lot of Netflix, a lot of peer-to-peer websites were torrent based, which is not probably the most legal thing to do, but
Oh
it's how
boy.
I
Okay.
watch.
We're not gonna talk. We're gonna
Yeah,
flag by the FBI here. We're not
yeah.
gonna.
We'll
Arr.
talk about that on an underground podcast.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, we should do the underground. That's good. That's gonna be our pie. We have the basement, and then we have the underground,
The bunker, right?
the bunker. A Basement Radio Arcade presents the bunker.
Oh God.
Oh boy. You know what, Lemieux? I'm. You know what? Um, I don't do movie rentals, if you know what I mean.
I know what you mean.
Yeah. So you know what though? It's I've thought about disconnecting, man. The only reason I haven't disconnected yet is because I have kids.
Good point.
That's the only reason. But I mean, you could get by on Netflix and the other stuff. you know?
I was afraid to disconnect for the sports, but then I found a way to watch sports, so I'm
Oh,
completely content.
there's yeah. There's ways to watch live sports pay-per-view fights.
Yep.
I'll leave it at that. this is, this podcast is oh my
This
people
will
are
be
gonna be
the
hitting
last.
us.
This will be the last episode of the podcast.
Oh boy. Oh man. Oh jeez. I still can't get, dude. Well, even better, you can get The Godfather. you if you know these, you know the options you have per
Yeah,
se. Wink, wink.
I could watch it right now. I
Yeah.
have no desire.
So why don't you watch it?
I'd rather sleep or play a game.
He's like, I'd rather sleep, dude. You should, you should totally, you should at least download Game of Thrones. Seriously, it's one of the best shows out there. And actually, I need to catch up on Jennifer Jones. Is that what it's called on Netflix?
Um, I know what you're talking about. It's something like that, but I'm not sure. It's one of those new Marvel series.
Yeah, I heard it's really good. I've actually read some reviews saying that's the best show, best TV show out right now. Um, I heard good things about Daredevil too, on Netflix. So, oh my gosh, dude, I could totally nerd out right now in the Marvel universe. I'm not going to get into it. I just watched Ant-Man, by the way, and I watched Age of Ultron a couple weeks ago. But I could totally nerd out right now, but I'm not going to.
Good.
Huh?
I said good.
Yeah. Um, so what are we talking about now?
I have no idea.
We're talking about we're talking about um, most anticipated video games, the nominees.
Yes, the nominees.
So yeah, um, so Quantum Break wasn't nominated, as anticipated game for 2016. Again, I was really, really surprised by that.
Maybe because it's been delayed so many times. People are just like, when it comes out, all right, but I'm not gonna keep my eyes on it anymore.
You think so?
I don't know. It's the only thing I can come up with.
Here, I just pulled up the list here. I don't know. So let me really read the list here. Oh wait, Quantum Break is on there.
Now, see,
Wait a minute.
Jeff Keighley's playing tricks right now on you.
I thought it wasn't nominated.
Well, people just disregard the past 10, 15 minutes for everything we talked about.
Yeah, yeah. But no, seriously, it was Horizon Zero Dawn, No Man's Sky, The Last Guardian, and Uncharted. And now Quantum Break's on that list.
So they added one.
Maybe.
All right, I'll allow it. It makes sense.
Maybe they did. I mean, I'm you know what? I my apologies. I thought because of what I initially saw and then being on Twitter, social media, blah blah blah, that now I'm also reading a website right now, a gaming site that has a list. Well, oh boy, let me.
You're reading stuff on the internet that could be or might not be true.
Well, and this is actually I was looking at Polygon actually at their website for the list of nominees. When are the Game Awards? I mean, do you know?
I don't. Early December before PSX.
Looks like we're going to expect 10 world premieres at this year's Games Awards.
I love the world premieres.
World premiere now. Coming to theaters near you. Should make a movie about you, Lemieux.
That would be a top seller.
Probably rated X.
Oh my god, I hope so.
Oh man. Um. Yeah. So that's really it's really weird, man. December. So it's coming up December 3rd. Hey, let's see here. I'm going to their website. Let me.
Maybe it was just a late addition to the list.
I mean, it very well could be. Yeah, I think maybe it was added.
Well, good. It's well deserved.
I'm telling you because I swear, Lemieux, that it was not on the list of games, and I was really surprised because of given given Remedy's pedigree. The fact that have made some great video games. And not to take anything away from some of the other nominees, but Naughty Dog's well known, obviously. Um, hey, Lemieux, so No Man's Sky's there. Did you hear that rumor? No Man's Sky's actually going to be a VR game now.
I heard it will use VR, but are you saying that it's going to be a strictly
Oh, I'm
VR?
sorry. That will use VR. Yes, you're right.
Yeah, I heard that, which is good. I mean, that's definitely going to help sell VR in the game.
You know what, Lemieux? I need to reach out to some folks. This is bugging me now. Because I really think that it wasn't a nominee.
Well,
I mean, it
it's
was.
obvious that this podcast is not reaching Jeff Keighley's ears, and he added it to the list.
He's secretly a Penguins fan. He's from Pittsburgh. No one knows it.
He might be.
Yeah, he might be. You never know. Oh man, I want some Permani Brothers.
Go ahead and get you some.
Yeah. All right. So let me go back to Beyond Two Souls. If you get it for what is it, 25 bucks right now, or $29. You'll also get access to Heavy Rain when that comes out. And you'll get access to download that. And you'll get it at a discounted price.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think that's yeah. Yeah. Okay. And then Lemieux, did you hear about I said I don't know if we talked about this the PlayStation 2,
Being backwards
PlayStation 4
compatible.
emulating PlayStation 2?
Yeah.
Did we talk about that?
No, we didn't. But that's. Would that have happened without the Xbox One being backwards compatible?
Who knows, man? Who knows? I mean, we could kind of argue this, no, not argue, but kind of have a conversation about this. Maybe that was the push for Sony to do that. Who knows? You know, um, if it came out one day, Lemieux, and Sony said, yeah, well, and they probably would never admit this, but hey, Microsoft's backwards compatibility was kind of the thing that kind of pushed us to doing this PlayStation 2 emulator or emulation on the PS4. It wouldn't surprise me, you know. I mean, do you think this is something that they just decided to do after that announcement, or do you think this has been in the works for a while?
I'm sure it's not technically easy, so it's probably been in the works for a while. But my question is, does this mean that Sony is not having too much faith in their own PlayStation Now service, which sucks?
I don't know. It's a good point. I hear people debating, PlayStation Now is great. It's wonderful. I've heard both sides of the argument. It sounds like you don't like it. I'm not a big fan of it. I know I've heard people say, and look, if you like it, that's great. For me, I'm not a fan of it. I don't think that it's worth the kind of money. And I know you have access to hundreds of games, but in reality, if I'm being honest, I mean, how many of us are going to be playing all those games? You
It
know,
needs to be cheaper. If they priced it at what Netflix is, $7, $8 a month, I'd be all over it. But it's too much.
what is it running right now, Lemieux? It's
I think it's $20 a month.
$20 a month. Yeah, that's too much money.
Way too
And
much.
you're right. If it's like a Netflix type service, like you said, Netflix right now entry level $7.99. You can get the tier up at $9.99, which allows you to watch content HD. I forget the one up for how much that is, but if they had something like that, $8 a month,
With
that's not
unlimited games, I would do it today.
that's not terrible.
No,
But
but
you got to
20, no
have
way.
20 is too much. And on top of that, you're already paying, $50 a year for, even if they did like a yearly thing, you know, another $50 for a year of that, that wouldn't be bad, you know?
Right. Plus, you gotta, depend on you're at the whim of your cable connection. If your service isn't good, your gaming experience isn't gonna be good either.
That's true. I like the idea of the PlayStation 2 emulator better, to be honest with you. I thought that, um, when Microsoft announced backwards compatibility, to me that was a huge like megaton announcement for E3, and I like that model a little bit better because I feel like it gives you a little more flexibility and to play what you want to play and not make this investment of $20 a month and then having to you know maybe there's some games there you don't want to play. Does that make sense?
Yeah, absolutely.
And with backwards compatibility, you can vote for games. You can vote for games you want to be backwards compatible. We've seen the list of games. I feel like some of the games that are coming backwards compatible, at least for me personally on the Xbox One, are actually games I'm probably gonna or I would be willing to play again. I felt like PlayStation Now, at least for me, was a little. They are games that I would play there, but I felt like the rest of it was a lot of fluff that I didn't care about.
Yeah, there's a lot of crap involved.
You know, so I like the emulator. I'm thinking to myself, if they can give me some Star Ocean, I'd be happy with that. If they can give me some Suikoden 3, I'd be happy with that. Shit, I'd even go back and play Devil May Cry, the first one.
That's Devil May Cry is the first one's still the best one in my opinion.
The first one is absolutely the best. That game was ridiculous.
Another
You
thing though
know,
with PlayStation Now, I know you get a free trial, but it's only a week. Why?
yeah,
Why
it's
is
only a
it?
week.
Why is it only a week? Like, man up and
Um,
give me 30 days of fun. Come on now.
good question. I don't know. You like to see it for what, like 2 weeks?
I want 30 days. I want a 30-day trial.
You want a month trial?
Everything should be a 30-day trial.
Everything should be a 30-day trial.
Why the hell not?
That's how I
You
used to
make
date
me
women.
if you're oh, God. If you're gonna make me pay, every month, then I want 1 month free to test it out.
I hear that. I hear that. Gives you a good month to figure out whether you like it or not.
Hell yeah, they must not have too much confidence in it.
Nah. So do you think this is them maybe backpedaling a little bit?
That's how I see it, but I don't see things very clearly at all, so I could be way wrong.
You don't think? Oh boy, you need to move to DC. They have herbal remedies for that these days. Um,
Nah, I'd rather not.
I don't. I haven't really given a whole lot of thought about it, Lemieux. I can't say that that they're backpedaling now and that Sony's kind of put the kibosh on PlayStation now. Maybe they realize that it's not sustainable. Um, but and I think I've always thought the price has always been off with that service. So when I heard the emulation for PlayStation 2, I got to be honest with you, for me again, I was definitely much more excited, than I was when I heard about PlayStation Now. So I don't know, maybe they drop prices, become a little more like you said, like Netflix, or they just get rid of it altogether, and we start seeing more emulation with PlayStation 2 and maybe PlayStation 3 at some point.
Sounds good to me.
So, but and Sony actually was in news again because not only did they announce the PlayStation 2 emulation, but today People are talking about PlayStation 4 Remote Play coming to PC and Mac.
Yeah, that's a huge thing, right on the trails of the Xbox with the Windows 10
Yeah,
capabilities. So
yeah.
good for them.
So now you have, um, now you have this ability um, to use remote play on your computer now. So that's good. I like how both companies are offering gamers kind of options. I know for me, even when Microsoft mentioned they mentioned being able to stream to your PC. I thought that was a cool feature. Now it's not something that I'm probably going to use a lot, man. To be honest with you, because I don't, I'm not, where my game consoles are located. I'm pretty much, in the man cave or in the basement, if you will. So I don't need to stream to my computer or anything like that. But I like the option. If you take a game like, um, oh shit, what's that game that's coming out?
Legends or something.
Fable Legends. And you know how that game is, you can play that game on Xbox Live and on, tablet, PC, whatever. So I like kind of that cross functionality. I do like that. I think, and I've always thought that what we're going to eventually see is these game consoles eventually become services, become apps. You know, um, kind of like what we're seeing today with Netflix. I mean, I think we're still a little way away from that, but I think that's where all this is kind of heading. If you kind of look at Microsoft's focus on making Xbox One a Windows 10 device. If you look at Sony's investment in streaming, cloud, stuff like that, PlayStation Now, I think that this is where the industry is probably going to head at some point. But I do like what the companies are offering. Both they're offering options, and some people are going to like it, some people aren't. But hey, at least it's an option now, right?
Yeah, and like you said, the PlayStation One allows it to be streamed from your Macintosh, which the Xbox doesn't.
Yeah.
So that's an advantage
So
for Sony for sure.
no, it is. Yeah, yeah. That's a feature that I think I think if I'm not mistaken, I think Microsoft probably is working on that.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Um, or that's I think maybe Phil Spencer's kind of hinted at it, being able to stream from your PC to Xbox. So I think that's maybe been mentioned. I don't know, man. But I don't know. So let me. Do you think this is again a kind of a result of because of Microsoft's announcements, kind of their focus on streaming from console to PC?
I'm sure it has something to do with it, but then again, it's something that takes a long time to, with the
Yeah.
engineering to implement. I'm sure it's been in the works, but definitely maybe they announce it, you know, close to when Xbox announced their deal.
Yeah, yeah, possibly. And again, I think this is, like you said, this has kind of been in the works more than likely. And, I think that because of where this is heading, and we could talk about this in another podcast on mute, because I think this is, for me, this conversation of where the industry is heading or where game consoles are heading has always been one that kind of fascinates me. And you definitely have you have two groups, two different camps that have two different opinions of where the industry is heading. So we should probably talk about this on like another podcast.
Sounds like a good topic to me.
Yeah. So, oh man, Lemieux, I think I need to take a break.
We should end it now before the dreaded Google uh, curse.
Before, yeah, I know, right? So I'm gonna do some investigating of Quantum Break because I feel like that game wasn't a nominee and now it's there. So I got to go back and look.
Yeah, put your journalism hat on and get us the hot scoop next week.
Yeah, maybe I can call Jeff Keighley myself.
Yeah, call him on the hotline bling.
Yeah, I'll be like, Jeff, come to the dark side.
Oh boy.
I should do voiceovers, man.
You should.
Yeah, I'm being serious. I totally should. I can do like the
I
guy like
agree.
does the movies, you know?
Yeah, I was just talking about him
Yeah.
with my wife the other day. What a
Yeah.
job he has.
I know, right? He's like, he was homeless for 10 years, lost everything, and now he's back.
Oh man.
Oh, anyhow. All right. Well, we're going to wrap up our podcast. Happy Black Friday again. Belated Thanksgiving to everyone. We really hope everyone had a happy, safe Thanksgiving. You ate a lot of turkey. If you got shit faced drunk, more power to you. Um, and, we'll be back again next week. And, Lemieux, we got to talk about do like kind of a yearly wrap up of 2015 and stuff. Talk about things that happen in gaming, big news, some of the best games. We can talk about that next month.
Yeah, you have to set up your Game of the Year award shows.
Oh boy, yeah. Oh my gosh, I don't know about that one. Maybe we can bring like the hard midnight money crew to come do the presentation to the nominees.
Be awesome. The
Yeah.
Grammys.
Yeah, right. We can have. Hey, you tell Cocaine's fan about the podcast?
I don't think I did. I can't remember. I might have mentioned it, but I'm not sure.
Dude, we really got to get him on, man. We got to get him on. Is he going to get an Xbox? Do you think Black Friday?
No.
He's done.
He's done. He's, as you would say, gone to the dark side.
Oh my goodness.
He's a fanboy.
Is he really?
He swears he's done with Xbox for this generation at least.
He's still bitter about 2013?
Yep.
Wow. Interesting. Oh boy, man. Yeah. Well, I could catch him on PlayStation 4, so it's all good.
Yep. Just fix your NAT.
Yeah, I gotta get. Oh yeah, I gotta do that. I gotta go to my router and fix my NAT type. Gotta do that. I did it for my Xbox One recently again because my router reset it, but I'll have to do it for the PlayStation 4. I haven't done it yet. So, all right. Well, that's our podcast for today. This is podcast number 4. This is podcast number 4, right, Lemieux?
I'm not keeping track. If I keep track, I'll get lost.
Or is this podcast 3? It says podcast number 3. Dude, I'm a fucking mess.
You gotta get this shit straightened out.
No, dude. I'm telling you, man. Dude, you don't understand, man. I'm just tired, dude. Work, running around, kids. My wife's pregnant. I'm telling you, man.
Come on, man. Games are everything. Gaming before anything. Let's get this straight. All right.
Yeah. I don't know about that.
You know what they say?
But
Achievements and trophies before them hoes. All right.
before them hoes. Oh boy. All right, Lemieux. Well, this is podcast number 4. It says number 3, but it's number 4. So I'll have to change that. Isn't that wonderful?
Change that. It is wonderful. Thanks again for having me, and we'll catch you on the flip side.
Yeah. Thanks for coming on the show again, Lemieux. It's love having you here, man. It's cool because, like I said, like we've mentioned before, I've known you for a while now. Gaming, and so this is cool that we've had the chance to do that or do this. So
absolutely.
Yeah. All right, folks. So to our 0 viewers, thank you for watching. And for those who are going to watch this later on, thank you for stopping by and listening to us rant. We just try to have fun doing this. We just, chat and shoot the shit about gaming. And hey, give us a like, and remember to subscribe to our podcast as well. And hey, thanks for stopping by. Look forward to chatting with you guys again. Hey, and remember, guys, a game, but more importantly, have fun. And like you said, we'll catch you on the flip side.
Later.